Siyata Dishmaya, we're back over here in the Midrash Akadosh David Chai. 4601 Thomas Street. Anybody wants to join us here in Hollywood, Florida, right off Sterling, right off Sheridan, actually.
Sheridan.
Behind the Wells Fargo. No, Wells Fargo Bank? That's American. Bank of America.
No, Wells Fargo.
So where's Bank of America?
Across the street.
Oh, the Bank of America is the other side. Okay, I got you. Okay. All right. So Bez Hashem. Today is Zohar's turn to read number 7. Seif 7 on page Kuf Lamed Tet, Mishnah Berurah, Shulchan Aruch, and then we're going to do Mishnah Berurah, Matzliach. But today is the 24th of the day of Kislev. Baruch Hashem. There are some opinions, Chas v'Shalom, never to call for by Sfaradim, not to learn on the Goyish nights, the nights of the Goyish holidays. And I say, let's learn. Tonight is the eve of their holiday. We learn Torah because there is no, and there's actually a lot of poskim, Sfaradim, very much screaming against it. I'm a small guy, me screaming is not going to help anyway. So, בכבוד, זוהר, זין.
מצווה להניחו בטפח הסמוך.
ניחה, בנבי. הסמוך, היי.
הסמוך.
יא.
לפתח.
פתח, זה פתח.
משמאל.
כדי
שתהיה
מזוזה
מימין
נר
חנוכה
משמאל. So it's a mitzvah. Now again, this is remember, whenever Shulchan Aruch says the word mitzvah, that's not a chova. Already many times we're stuck with this word mitzvah. Mitzvah means the best. Over here, but Shulchan Aruch, it's not. Again, if you look at all the whole Shas, mitzvah means chova in the whole Shas. In the Shas, it's a mitzvah means chova midoraita. Here, over here, Shulchan Aruch says mitzvah. It's the best way to fulfill an act of this. The lighting of menorah. It's a divrei Chazal. So here they'll tell you how to best way to do it. If you don't do it, not a problem. So what's the best? He says, put it right outside by the left side of the entry to the house, right? You have the entry to the house on the left side, you put it on the left side, on the right side you have a mezuzah, v'ner charukah on the small, continue.
ואם אין מזוזה בפתח מניחו
מימין.
מימין.
However, if the entry to the house does not have a mezuzah, so the menorah will be on the right side. Why wouldn't there be an entry of the what's his name? Entry to the house? It's talking about like this. What I did in my house in Brooklyn, what I built, hopefully we'll do the same thing here. The shaila is we light outside of the chatzer, outside of the garden, the entry courtyard, right? Why? Because we have the fence, a beautiful 6-foot wall. And not most of the Bukharim, this is the Bukharim typical thing, they put a wall with a brick, maybe Kafkazi also, right? They have a wall outside. The courtyard is surrounded by a brick wall. Like I told you, the reason is because we're always concentrating on war, because Goyim always want to fight with us, so we have guns, we're going to protect ourselves, the whole thing over there, right? So now, the problem with most Bukharim guys in Queens, they don't do what I did. What they do is they have the entrance to the courtyard, which is again, entrance to the house. So if the halacha is you light it outside of the courtyard entrance, because the wall will cover obviously your door entrance, right? There will be a problem. So what would you do is you're coming in on the right side. The mezuzah is required only if you have an arch on that fence. That's what I did. I have an arch. Okay. So when you have an arch, when there is a mezuzah,
full door frame.
If you have, that's right. If there is no arch, there is no top, which most of them don't have a door. Or does it? They have the door. That the gate is the arch, like it's designed like a halfway metal and the whole zach over there, and you enter in. So there it's patur from mezuzah. So if you have, so that's what Shulchan was saying. You have this 6-foot wall in front of your courtyard, brick wall. You lighting. Remember, he told you to light outside of this courtyard because people will not see it by the door. So now that you're lighting, if you have a mezuzah on your right side as you come into the courtyard, right? Then the mezuzah, the menorah is on the left side. I've seen it in Yerushalayim many times. They have inside the wall, the beautiful thing with the menorah. They put light and everything nice. So now, we'll see there's another problem lighting this way. Okay, anyway, so he's telling us, but if you have a straight wall, this wall does not have an arch, there's no mezuzah. So in that case, you would write on the right side, the menorah. Hanukkah. Continue. ואם הניחו.
ואם הניחו בדלת עצמה, יניחנו מחציה של כניסה לצד שמאל.
So now you are lighting it. You're going to put it right by the entrance of the door, not by the walls, right next to the doors. You're actually putting it. Here's the door. Here's a wall, and here's a wall, and here's the door, right? So you're putting your Hanukkah right here, gentlemen. You're putting it right here. So you put it by the entrance, and you're going to pass it through here. This is your entry. This is your door. So put it on the left side. Mechitzia shel knisa, the halfway to the entry, towards the left. Because remember, once you're entering the house, for sure there's a mezuzah here. Right? So now you're entering here, so there's mezuzah here and Hanukkah here. Now, Ish Matzliach says on this something. Look at number 1, Avram. Howard? I am the Mishnah Berurah. Yeah. Number 1. I am the Mishnah Berurah, Sif Katan Lamed Vav. Ubeshut Ish Matzliach. Okay, so he's going to discuss what's going on here. Lamed Vav. Okay, I don't know why he's telling us that. Obviously, we're going to see it. Okay. Hagar, Rabbi Avram. ומי הוא?
ומי הוא בזמן הזה שכולנו מדליקים בפנים ואין לקר לבני הרשות הרבים כלל, אין לחוש כל כך הם מדליקים בטפח הסמוך לפתח. So now the rule is like this. The rule of Thomas says Rama. Again, I think the right Mordechai is also Ashkenazi, and also Rama over here is telling us this whole concept of lighting in the house, lighting by the window, lighting on the table. Where did all this come from? Is Mistama because of a very high anti-Semitism in Europe, because of all the pogroms. So they did a lot of things. They did a lot of things in the way of hidden, of a little bit not to have scrutiny. Like over here, I don't know. Somebody told me in the shul, the shul is here 20 years. You tell that nobody knows this is a shul. I heard somebody say, no, don't show the goyim. We cannot have a Hanukkah outside because alas, everybody knows this is a shul. I was in Europe. People don't believe it. You won't believe it. It's a shita in London. No shoes. Shoes don't have names on it. You know, in French, Bichlal. We're walking by a French. I was in France taking a tour with my wife, and we're walking in the court in the France, the center of France. Walking, I said to my wife, "This looks like a shul to me." She says, "Like, what are you talking about? This is a shul." I said, "Yeah. I mean, I don't see any signs of Magen David, nothing." But I said, "I don't know. I feel strange over here. Something looks like a shul." My wife says, "Nah, Rabbi, don't." I'm passing by, and who comes out? The guy comes out. I see running. I said, Rabbi, please come in. And he saw me in the video. I said, "Oh, this is a shul, yeah." So, all hidden. Europe, that's what it is. Because of fear of the goyim. So they have this whole thing. The Rama says today everybody's lighting inside, so there is no question of left of the door, right of the door, samuch lepetach, close to one tefach away from the door, all the whole zach. Continue למד זין, עובדי מכל מקום. מכל מקום מנהל להדליק בטפח הסמוך לפתח כמו בימיהם ואין לשנות.
One second, בכל מקום המנהג להדליק בטפח הסמוך לפתח כמו בימיהם ואין לשנות. So Rama says, even though he's not endorsing this whole concept of tables or by the window, he's actually saying, even though you're lighting inside, you light it on the inside of the house, also next to the door. Continue.
אלא אם כן רבים בני הבית שעדיף יותר להדליק כל אחד במקום מיוחד מלערב הנרות ביחד ואין הכר כמה נרות מדליקים.
Oh, so then there's a problem. So the problem is, if you have this shita that the whole household lights, so imagine yourself, you have a guy, the guy is bli ayin hara, 18 people in the house. Except for the wife, so there's 17 menorahs. Where do you light it? By the door. So he says, "Oh, there you go on the table, Habib. What are you going to do? Go by the window, and sometimes you see it, in the house, you see, you don't even know how many nerot is there. Which day of the night, you don't know. It's like, have a whole, what's his name, a whole, mamash, display of like 15 menorahs over there. You're like, yeah, what's going on here? All right, that's what it is. Says, okay, I can't come on the road, but again, so he says, in that case, everybody should not light it by the door. Obviously, how are you going to light 17 candles or more than 2 already is going to be a problem. Where are you going to put it? ומכל מקום,
תיזהרו שלא להדליק במקום שמדליקים הנרות כל שנה, כי אז לא יהיה עיקר כלל.
what about here? I have in my house, right? We have it by the Shabbos table. We have the Shabbos lights right next to the Shabbos table. We have it on not those china that they have, like the bar thingy that that you buy. It's not china, a big display. It's a small little thing. It's not small. It's like a table, but it's like you put the wine bottles and the whole zach. You buy it with your table set. What is it called? The piece. So that's on that. I have it behind me. It's that's where I light my Shabbos candles. Right after Kiddush, in the middle of Kiddush, I look at it before I make a bracha.
It's like a little cart that you put like wine bottles.
It's not a little cart. It's huge. It's like a china, but without the top.
Wall piece, whatever.
It's a china piece, the bottom piece without the top. They make money on everything today, Baruch Hashem. Okay, so I just leave it to them. They'll figure it out how. So Baruch Hashem, but again, it has in the middle, like you put bottled water.
Wall unit. I think it's wall
No, it's not wall unit. It's some kind of crazy name. Okay, anyway, so you light over the Shabbos candles. Don't put menorah, Hanukkah menorah there, because what are you lighting there? That's your place for Shabbat candles. Especially in the Shabbat night, it's going to be a problem. What is it? What are you lighting? Shabbat night or Yosef? So it has to be different. Vav.
כי אין עיקר רק לבני הבית, בכל מקום עיקר קצת
Baye. So again, so the problem is, let's say you're lighting it on the table, like by the window you have like 15 menorot. The truth of the matter is, outside the person gets confused. What is going on here? How many nights? What is going on here? Especially, okay, maybe if he sees the menorah, it's not a big deal, right? If he's close by, he sees it's menorahs. But if you see so many different lights, like a one mishkabubel, you don't know. But he says, since the family members see that there's a difference, like what's that? Again, according to Ben Ish Chai, Stam Ashkenazi also hold like that. I have to lie that somebody else has to witness it, and that's called presumanesa. But okay, but we're today already that Acha, it's Paskin, even by himself. We already said many times, even the person by himself at night at home, he has nobody to do that, but he lights it. That's presumanesa already enough. But here, I'm lighting in a scenario of a large family. So each one is lighting, the other one is looking at him. It's matzamakir. That's nes. That's the nes. Okay, that's why you would say.
Another option, even that if you like by yourself and you madlik the Hanukkah and people walking, it's kind of that
That's the chatchila. That's not the problem. That's what you want.
No, I know. I'm saying even like if you're by yourself and you need like to light like the Chanukiah and you put it on the window and people are walking and can see that so it's kind of somebody
You just described again. That's the lechatchila part.
Yeah.
Everybody wants
It
that.
is for people outside to see.
There is no outside anybody. We're talking about Abraham. The problems start when everybody's sleeping already. At 3 o'clock at night, you arrive by the airport.
Yeah.
You arrived from your in-laws, right? Your in-laws. You enjoyed your weekend there, Shabbat. Now you arrive home Sunday night, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Who's gonna light? You have a chiyuv to light. You didn't light because the time it took you 6 hours to light from California to over here, right? 9 hours actually coming back. So you lost 9 hours there, right? So okay, you're coming here. Now what's going on? You're in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock at night. So you have to light, even there's nobody there, even if you're by yourself, not with your wife, because it's presuming that's for you. But again, over here we're discussing the whole question is which part of the house you light. We're not discussing the mitzvah. We're discussing where's the recognition if it's for the Hanukkah, because I remember people outside will see 20 of the menorahs, something is a little bit off. But since each person lit and the other person knows what this whole thing, not 70 people know it's presumines for the Hanukkah, not a problem at all. Zohar ובבית הכנסת.
ובבית הכנסת מניחו
בכותל דרום, לא בא, בכותל דרום.
בכותל דרום.
Oh, so here we had a question here, Baruch Hashem. Look at the Maisa. The other day I was here that they put the menorah to the right of the Heichal. He says no. And the other person told me, no, Rabbi, you're wrong. It has to be Bekotel Darom. It has to be at the wall. Take Shlomo away, put it over there. Don't tell it out loud. Why didn't you hear me? He says you have to put it by the wall, which is south wall of the Beit Knesset. That's Shulchan Aruch. That's what another person said. I said, listen, Habibi, it's south of the kotel, of the oil, of the heichal. It's also good. But no, he says mashma in the shul, it has to be on the right wall, by the wall. Or continue.
With the parentheses?
Yeah, or במדרום.
או בדרום המנורה.
ומסדרן?
ומסדרן ממזרח למערב.
Aha, so like this. So here, I would say the way that the menorah here is situated is perfect. It says no, specifically no. It has to be 8 to 1 from Mizrach to Ma'arav. From Mizrach means the way we're davening over here, right? We're facing this way, the east, going towards west. So meaning the first night is going to be far on the west. You light it, facing Darom. Okay? Now, the 8th night is going to be close to Mizrach, to the east, and you light from there all the way to the west. That's how you're supposed to be lighting. And in the shul, over there, don't tell them anything I said. Rabbi Sharabani is happy. I'm not saying anything. Continue.
ומדליקים ומברכים בבית הכנסת משום פרסומי ניסה.
Oh, so in the shul, beautiful, you have a Presumei Nisa, you have, we'll see how much is required, but you have to light it with the bracha because of the Nes. Haggai is going to say something very important right now, Rabbi. And
maybe also in the beit knesset it should be in
no, maybe it's Rabbi. Let's just finish. 1 second. Rabbi Abraham?
בן אדם יוצא בנרות של בית הכנסת וצריך לחזור ולהדליק בביתו.
Very important nekuda. Before we go to your Rabbi Zohar, it's very important. The rule is never will have a scenario that you'll be yotze in the Beit Knesset. Never. It's not possible. Because this is a Presumei Nisa for the Rabbim, and we'll see. בביתו ונוהגים
ונוהגים להדליק בבית הכנסת בין מנחה למעריב.
The Rama says the prevalent custom in Ashkenaz was to light it between Mincha and Arvit. Number 3, Ish Matzliach. But 1 second, before we go there, Zohar, what you want to say? I'm sorry. Ish Matzliach first, no. Number 2 is probably Mishnah Brura. What do you want to say? Number 3? Before we go, what do you want to say?
No, I was saying maybe it should just practically it should be in a place also where everybody could see it. If you're lighting for the Rabbim, you want to light it so that everyone can see it.
You see, Shulchan Aruch says you'll see it on the right wall, by the south wall. What's going on? You can't see it if it's there.
I'm saying maybe in Mishnah Brura.
כן, איפה שאני יושב יש שם?
Again, why are you saying if we're going to put it over here in the shul by the right side, by the wall, it's going to be a problem? Not a problem at all.
No, I'm not saying it's a problem. You're not going to be able to see it so good.
Why?
I guess not. I guess you could see it.
Yeah. And we already said in a shuls you have a mitzvah to be elevated a little bit because remember there's people sitting around, they want to see it. It's not a problem. Because anyway, nobody's yotze with it. It's not lechatchila, it's not like you want to be yotze. But again, the problem is the shaylas of chinuch. Other people will see, maybe will say that's kosher.
I'm trying to remember like shuls of big rabbis, poskim.
Right.
Where I remember also we would light in front of the shul, close to the Eichal, so that people could see it.
Right.
Let's say
yes, I've seen it also, but again, why we have to go so far? Go to the most famous shul in Flatbush, Landau shul. They would write right next to the teva. They would write the Sefer Torah is read. Nothing's wrong with it, but according to it, it's not Shulchan Aruch.
Yeah.
Shulchan Aruch says, ובבית הכנסת מניחו בכותל דרום. You must put it by the south wall. He's not saying to you, what's his name? Facing south. No, there's no way to understand this. Maybe Mishnah Brura is going to outline something else. But we'll see. But Mishnah Brura is very, very stark about it.
But Landau is actually the
light it right in the middle.
No, the Aron is on the south wall.
The Landau's Aron is on the south wall. The whole thing is messed up over there. Okay, anyway, you're right. All right, what can you do? But anyway, that's Ashkenazim. By the way, that's Ashkenazim. Most Brooklyn is like this. Ashkenazim, most of Brooklyn, they build the shuls that way. That they're all, what's his name? Aron HaKodesh is facing, for some reason, south, mostly. Except for modern Ashkenazim. Modern Ashkenazim, Mizrach, Sfaradim are very meticulous to do it Mizrach. Migdash Melech, Yeshivat Migdash Melech was also south. Because of the situation of the entrance. The entrance is this way. But again, Yad Yosef, entrance is also this way, but they daven that way. It's a big shul, that's why. The English Melech was not so big, so the entrance is here. You walk into the Bet Midrash, they daven this way. The entrance on Ocean Parkway is from east.
Mir Yeshiva.
Okay. Mir Yeshiva is not a problem. It's facing towards the east, but the Aron is also south.
Because they built it right in the first place.
No, but again, I think there was a. I thought it was a. That's the yeshiva was there from the first days. Not that they brought over some what's his name, reform shuls. So reform shuls are crazy about these things, by the way. Reform shuls is right away because but again, maybe that's why the yeshivas in the world wants to say that we're not your friends, whatever it is. Continue, Rabbi Abraham. Once again, number 3, איש מצליח. יש נוהגים להדליק אחר קדיש תתקבל של ערבית.
You can read my number 2, Ish Matzliach?
No, it could be that I didn't even see number 2. Where is it? It's in Shulchan Aruch?
It's
No,
right
it's not.
before 3.
But it's not in Shulchan Aruch. It is?
No,
Okay.
the
ונוהגים להדליק בבית הכנסת בין מנחה למעריב. סליחה, I didn't even see that number 2. You're right. I thought it was Shulchan Aruch. Okay, ראיתי. Thank you very much, Rav Zohar. Look inside number 2 in Mishmatzliach.
At least I can see the numbers.
The
numbers.
If you take me to the pool more often, he takes me to the pool. The problem is I want to swim. I open my eyes. I forget always. I open my eyes, then my eyes get crazy. The whole day my eyes are sleepy because of the salty water.
Tomorrow we'll go to the park.
To the park. We're going to have a minyan over there? You never know. וראיתי בבית הכנסת אשכנזים שמדליקים שנית בשחרית של חנוכה לפני התפילה. בשחרית של חנוכה לפני התפילה. So he says, וראיתי בבית הכנסת אשכנזים. Why? We also have that for Sephardim. You light it over here during the day? In the morning? Abram?
Yeah.
Do you light it over here during prayer? The mincha? Hanukkah?
In the morning?
Rabbi doesn't allow?
No, the rabbi lights it.
Okay.
No, it's already been lit like 24.
It's 24/7 lights?
No.
Yeah.
If it's
Different
out,
last night?
he lights it again.
Okay.
No,
Good.
but it's
There's a lot of oil he puts
Yeah.
on it.
Puts a lot of
It's a
oil.
So he says, by Ashkenazim I saw that they light in shacharit before prayer. וכנראה כדי לצאת דעת הרמב"ם שמדליקים המנורה בבית המדרש בבוקר ובערב. Rambam holds this. שיטה in Hanukkah that you light in the morning and at night.
So you bless like both?
You don't make a blessing.
No,
What's
no.
up? At night, only night. ונראה לי רמז, there is a hint in the pasuk. בבוקר בהיטיבו. It says over there, בבוקר בהיטיבו. That in the pasuk it says, in the morning when they are perfected. Gematria mem dalet nerot Hanukkah. So gematria of the word behitivo, bet is 2, hey is 5-7, yud is 17, tet is 26, yud is 36, bet is 38, 6 is 44. So you have gematria of 44. It's hinting us behitivo. In the Torah it says the word behitivo. It's hinting to us in the morning of Hanukkah 8 days. You also light the menorah. Et hanerot. Behitivo, when you perfect it, make it nice. Okay? It's talking about over there, obviously it's talking about they're cleaning it. What happened is the Kohen has to clean it before they light the next night. Okay? Next. Gimel, Mishmatzliach number 3. יש נוהגים להדליק אחר קדיש תתקבל של ערבית. So when you do it in a shul, there is a custom, a prevalent custom is not between mincha and arvit, but קדיש תתקבל, before עלינו לשבח. בשביל המעלות. So right after Shemona Esrei, when it's quiet, right? Everybody, right? You say, יהי שם השם, no, ספרדים. יהי שם השם.
מנחה?
איזה מנחה? ערבית.
ערבית before עלינו לשבח.
תתקבל של ערבית, he says, no?
Okay.
Yes.
No? So I didn't say it out loud?
Yeah.
I didn't say it out loud?
Yeah, קדיש תתקבל של
No,
ערבית.
it's my fault. I'm glad. I was talking to myself. Okay.
No, you did, I just, yeah.
No, I'm saying no. Maybe I didn't say that. I didn't finish it probably. So it's like this. אחר קדיש תתקבל של ערבית. That's the, okay. מסתמכילה. So again, so the Hanukkah is lit not between mincha, not before Borchu, but it's rather lit before Kaddish Tekabal, after Yeh Shem Hashem Yivorach Ma'atav Adonam Mizrach. Right? Everybody says it. And then, okay, now you have quiet. Everybody's waiting for what? Everybody's waiting for Kaddish. So, and then what you do instead of Kaddish, there's a person lighting the Chanukiah. Ayen bebrit kehuna. Nara upshite. We light it before it. That's the truth. All my life, we light before it.
Yeah.
I never saw this
I
minhag.
guess he's going to talk about it now.
Huh? No, he's telling you. He already said it. I mean, he didn't say those words, but Ramaz said that we write before Arvit. And we, unfortunately, grew up in Ashkenazim, And even the
The
Sephardi
best time is
shuls,
to light in the Benish Mashut. No?
in the Sephardi shuls, no.
You lay afterwards.
No. Let's say they have an Arvit 4, what is it earliest? 4:30? They have an
The
Arvit
best time is to light
4:30.
before
Let's
6 o'clock.
say they down 4. No, it's not. Even
The best time is not to light
tomorrow
before
4:30. Can they light in the Hanukkah or not?
No.
Why not?
Too early, no?
To light
They're
it at
davening
4:30?
Arvit. Yeah, in the shul.
Ah, you're saying it by Rav
New
Yehuda?
York? In New York?
Yeah, tomorrow night. Not here.
Here
4:30.
in Florida?
Well, 4:30. No, what's the earliest time you go down Mincha? I'm Arvit.
Light, but then it has to stay lit half an hour after.
No, in the shul, 3 seconds. What? You light, make a bracha, everybody leaves. You don't know.
Sunset 5:35.
Yeah,
Not sunset. I'm talking about Flag Mincha, Habibi.
what are you going to do?
429.
4:29. 4:30 to start Arvit. You light at 4:30 already. Looks
I'm
like.
asking a very crazy question.
I know. That's what I'm here for.
I'm
I'm here to drive you crazy. That's the whole point. Again, is it
day?
night? Is it night or not?
This day when the
Is
light
it
outside?
night or not? Well, let's see. Mr. Baruch will clarify for us. But again, about Zohar, you agree it's night or not? Why are you down in Arvit? Here, he just told you 4:30 is the earliest you go down in Arvit. Here in Florida, Hollywood, Florida.
Okay.
So if it's night, you go down Arvit. You go down light candles. What's the problem? What do we do on Shabbat? I don't understand. Shabbat you light it before even Shkia. Let's say the first. Whoa. Let's say. Again, what do you do the first night at Shabbat? Friday night. You don't do Shechianu? What's the Merchetense? Where are you coming up from? Where are you coming? For sure you make Shechianu. I don't see a problem. Rabbi, you agree?
Shema?
Friday night you have the first night of Hanukkah. It happens many times. Two times Shabbat we have. So how do you like? With the Shechianu or not? It's before Shkia even.
כן, למה?
No, what's a shayla? No, let's go. He says, what's a shayla even? He's like, yeah, this is normal stuff. Rabbi,
We're
continue.
We're testing.
V'yesh noagim.
First night, Shechianu, you're going to light before with this light outside?
Yeah, why not?
You're saying it's allowed.
Must say it's allowed. 4:29. We just told you it's already in the night. Rabbi, that's the chatchila.
שבת, מה אתה תדליק מתי
Excuse me. Whoa, 1 second.
Shabbat,
Where are you?
it's
You see what happens when you skip Arvit? No, that's your problem. You skipped Halachot a few times. You were not here and you forgot. You were not here. We discussed this. It's not what's his name. Mishnah Berurah says it's the chatchila could be. If the person chose, this is his time. Tos would say that's how they daven. They daven Arvit during daylight. And that's how it was in the olden days. Remember, they woke up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because also there was no light outside. Yeah.
Right.
There was no light outside, so
It was so dangerous.
Yeah,
everything.
it was dangerous also.
Dangerous.
So don't tell me it's b'diavad.
That's it.
It's not b'diavad. A lot of people make a mistake. It's a b'diavad. It's not true. It's lechatchila. This is his life. Here they have in what's his name? You said in Young Israel they have an early Arvit like that, right?
Yeah.
So that's lechatchila. It's not b'diavad. Don't think for a second. That's what he chose.
We do here also in the summertime. We do here.
Arvit Shabbat. You do that, right?
Not only Shabbat.
So what you want to do? We all do b'diavad Shabbat. Shabbat candle lighting is 8:12. 8:30 Shkiya. We done already Arvit 7 o'clock. We already coming home on the way home. Yeah. What do you want to say?
זה like in regular time, like if you don't pray Arvit on time, this בדיעבד.
What's b'diavad?
Not on Shabbat, כאילו Shabbat you have like the time, but now if you pray Arvit before time,
Again, but it's time we hold. We spoke about this already here. You weren't here. You weren't here also, Rabbi. In Chot Arvit, we discussed this here. Rabbi Yehuda says in the Gemara, and that's what the Shita is. That's what everybody used to do it.
but only Rabbi Yehuda like hold like from that.
It's b'diavad only if you do it once in a while, by mistake. But if you live your life like that, it's not b'diavad.
Okay.
You weren't here in Shulchan Aruch.
Okay.
We discussed that. Shulchan Aruch says, once you made a choice, but it has to be, you keep it constant all your life. Young Israel is not doing b'diavad.
So meaning like, Arvit is like, let's say that it's 7:30, right?
What's 7:30? What's Shkia or Tzedek Chachamim?
Shkia.
Shkia is 7:30. We're not talking Shkia anymore. We're talking plug. Plug today is 4:29. What time is Shkia today?
Sunset 5:35.
5:35. Plug mincha.
Okay.
4:29.
4:20. So that means you daven Arvit 4:30. Let me hear what you want to say.
Okay. So if I daven Arvit at 4:30, this is not b'diavad
That's b'diavad for you.
for me because like I'm regular like to do this on time.
Yes.
But somebody that do this all the time,
All his life,
it's not
it's
b'diavad.
lechatchila. It's not b'diavad. Because that's his time. Once he chose the time, it's lechatchila. That's his own time. Now, but for him, it'll be the other way around. If it could be if he davens at 6 o'clock at night, it's Shiloh b'diavad for him.
Really?
Because what are you doing? No, it's not true. It's not. I'm just throwing it out. It's a question.
Shabbat, you gotta, in general.
What about Shacharit? Like,
gotta
you have
drink
like the Zman of the Nets, that this is the Lechatchila.
The Rambam, yeah, everything is b'diavad.
Yeah.
Rambam holds everything who davens nets after nets, Shmonesre, diavad.
Okay.
So, but we don't hold it yet. Most poskim today, it's not diavad, it's lechatchila. It's diavad after 10 o'clock. After the 3 hours of the day, now from 3 to 4, it's diavad. From 4 to 5, it's loki and tefillah b'zmana. It's okay, you're allowed to daven. You're allowed to daven until chatzot shacharit.
Yeah.
But it's not tefillah b'zmana. You're not, what's his name? You yotzei tefillah, but lo b'zmana, which is a big problem. Not so simple. Then it's again, the person is always, whenever you go into the shilas, it's always you're opening a tick in Shamayim, there's going to be a lot of diyun. If this person is always like this, what, where, and how, it's not so simple. Okay, let's just finish up the Haggah and go. V'yesh noagim le'adlik.
Right, okay. I need to go in 5
Just 30 seconds, you have 30 seconds, just finish the 2 lines. V'yesh noagim le'adlik Haggah is on the left side. Kuf mem, page kuf mem.
Kufman?
Kuf mem, חבר'ה.
Yes.
ויש נוהגים להדליק בערב שבת.
להדליק בערב שבת, קודם מנחה.
Yeah, that's what we do.
ואם רוצים למהר להתפלל לאחר שברך שלח הציבור והדליק אחד מהן, יוכל השמש להדליק הנשארים והשלח ציבור יתפלל.
Yeah. So again, because there's going to be a shaila. See, Ramai is saying that what happens on Friday because of mincha, there is a whole. It's a stira because you can't light candles before mincha because mincha is already still the day previous day. Arbit is the next day, so you have to light candles. So we'll discuss that more tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. Hatzlacha rabba. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow 8 o'clock sharp, חבר'ה.